Yeah, that's the thing. You can lasso one, hookshot the back lines, or just hookshot one to start the fight, and even if that hero is getting swapped out, you've still got the lasso.
Once again, that's still hard, right?
I think OpTic's just very in on the Medusa. They're accepting, like, Zai, this is you're gonna get sacked. What hero do you want to play? He's like, all right, I'll just play a Batten. The other, like,
testing how on top of his game maybe is.
So we'll be that FY Batrider.
I wonder if they'll try to switch up the lanes at all, but I mean, Abaddon matches up
Level 1, lose your soul, so
it's not worth the risk.
Make sure your creep wave is on your high ground.
He's not ready for this, he's not looking. Okay, he got the cogs though.
Oh, fuck.
They should have farmed more cogs.
They could have hit them. They could have farmed those
They could
cogs.
have gotten at least 2, maybe 3.
That was a nice rotation by
Calculated.
The Venge saw what was happening bottom, and he just walked. Saksa just walked all the way from.
Oh, Pipe! He didn't that cog. It pushed him up on the high ground.
And he might be dead. He is. First blood to maybe.
All right.
Yao making plays.
Yep.
Anytime the clock.
That's what these teams try to do. Is when you have like a really bad solo matchup, you at least give the guy some help so he doesn't get obliterated.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Courier.
PPD's been patiently waiting here.
Death by the club.
Batrider's having a great game just because of pulling the wave constantly. Because like we said, that matchup is really tough. Saksa.
Cows come in.
Yao should be able to find this one. Saksa trapped out in the cogs. Chase forward. Ame, can he pursue him? Won't be necessary. Yao gets the kill. So, third. But Yao streaming into the bottom lane. Might be able to punish here. Not sure OpTic is ready for this. Oh, they get the stun off. Still the chase, though.
Saksa.
Isolating Saksa. Battery assault coming through. The swings from that monkey gate. Really hurting with the Jingu. Can he finish off Zai? He will.
Tried to suicide.
Makes it 2.
Peter might be down here. Okay.
They're a little low to chase.
I actually saw they didn't have an Orb of Venom either on any.
He's down on the Shadow Fiend.
Yeah.
With his team also dual laning quite a bit.
Yep. Top lane. Oh, Pajkatt.
He has the blink gold too on their floor. Oh, that was nice.
Yep, didn't spend it.
No, but he has no reason to be top anymore.
They sack.
Yeah, he's taking the game.
Lasso raises and
I wonder if he like. Do you think he purposely does that? Like, because they saw it.
Move on mid. They're bringing in Pajkatt. The gank squad descends on. Maybe they'll catch him out here. Goes for the Requiem. And they're gonna shrug it off. Lifestealer currently still raised, and they get the kill. Will there be a trade though? Bat's in position. Has the lasso ready. Is gonna use it. Really Pajkatt into the tower, but he'll do exactly that. Infest the creep. And control his way in, actually. Thinking about diving deeper. They're bringing the bench for this as well. Pops out onto FY. It might be another kill. It will. The Bat's down.
Who needs an infest target when you just have Ogre Bloodlust? You just run at him.
I mean, but this is why we were...
Oh, crucial kill, and they might go for it. Get another one here. Maybe he's getting munched up by Pajkatt. There's no help in sight for the Shadow Fiend. Dies a few steps
Those
away
are
from the
absolutely
haste.
massive kills. And now she's getting a good start, and he's getting all this gold for himself in these kills.
And another one too.
That's a bench kill.
He's going Deso, and he's electing to like skip the SNY because maybe the fact that the Ogre people do go the SNY before the Deso or after. So I think we'll look for that.
A crucial kill here. They'll try to bring the Dusane straight into the Sunray with Meltzer.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Basic quill is enough to stop farming those stacks, but
you want LGD are punishing the presence of this Dusa in the game. They'll get the kill top. Probably work on the tower next. Pajkatt.
He's trying.
He'll just
get the swap.
Descend
he
from
wasn't on the trees.
Stun and has to blow the Wukong's command here. Try to make it out. Gets off the stun.
Oh,
doesn't quite get the kill. Oh, that was close.
That's massive for CCnC to get that.
Consolation for LGD. They will take this tower mid. Maybe can limit the Deuce's farm thereafter.
This is a double damage Pajkatt.
Not the hero you want to be fighting.
With Deso too, yeah.
More of a farming game.
Yeah, they have a little bit of sloppiness with the cores dying, but aside from that, I think it's really good.
Pajkatt.
That was sick. They like cogged him away from the creeps too. That was like really good. It's so funny.
It is funny, but
dude, I think it's the only instance where you can build Meteor Hammer. You Icarus dive.
Yeah, we were theory crafting this the other day.
You channel while you're diving. It's actually fun.
Oh, they've got the supernova off. They're gonna
zone them back, and now blinking forward is FY, pushing Saksa towards him. In the waiting arms of maybe, though gets the shield, the heals. Is it going to be enough? It is for now.
Fire Spirit.
They keep him alive. They can't quite finish the job, and now QQQ in a bit too far doesn't have any escape plan. OpTic actually punish and get the kill.
Eventually, that means. Like, I do think like the Deso AC is like always good. Like that build's never wrong.
Looks like they might try to take a fight here as Yao's coming in. The backup has arrived at the Stone Gaze. Will force them away, not before the death of the bench.
Oh, he's
Does
done his
barely clip the clockwork, and now Ame might be in trouble as well as Pajkatt mauls him and gets the follow-up. Yao has just bought a Midas here on the clockwork, so LGD seem like they're trying to itemize towards the late game.
Yeah, Pajkatt tried to get that infest damage.
Yeah, he had a 4-stab Q.
Once they get these 4 stabs up on LGD, those kills will be much harder to get on Ame. Like, he's only dying because the lifestealer's open woundsing him, and then he doesn't have anything to do.
PPD, will he live?
TI winner, Captain?
Seems like he
Dead.
did not do that.
The inevitable death.
So I see everybody grabbing him now.
Lasso on Medusa. Swap comes through though. CCnC doesn't have the Stone Gaze right now. They're trying to fight without it, but look for the Requiem for maybe revving it up. Falls down right into it, and CCnC gets shredded once. And they kill him the second time. They're dealing with Pajkatt here in the cogs. He's controlled. Huge Sunray coming through, and now the Stone Gaze has cooled down. Yao's got to back away. Can they even think about a second go on CCnC? The Infesto PPD as he marches forward, slowly pursuing, but won't get in range just yet. Might get Yao, Give him the club, hop on out. The cogs are there though. PPD, rather the only one there in the cogs, but he'll still get the job done. And now the chase the other way. Great boundless strike by Ame, and the pursuit goes back to CCnC. Gets forced on his heels. Zai getting smacked down, and Zai will be finished off. So they get the Aegis, they kill off Zai.
It's Monkey King's damage.
They lose some utility heroes.
Somehow Medusa and Lifesteal survived through all of that.
They're just so tanky.
Oh, they might get the Medusa as well. This would be huge for LGD. Boundless strike, the swap, it's not very far though, but Pajkatt comes rushing back in. Ame gets melted down, and
too greedy at chasing for that
OpTic Gaming able to punish LGD on some of these overextensions. Saksa gets the stun, still staying alive for now. And the event will fall though as they lassoed up Pajkatt, and now perhaps it's OpTic's turn to overextend. That's 3, it's 4 for LGD. Wow. Persistence pays off.
This fast SF build.
Anyone's game, like in terms of late game, I don't think it goes one way or the other.
Maybe that's a crucial kill. No real saves in sight. The Phoenix swoops in, but only watches the Shadow Fiend's demise and gets stunned on the way out. QQQ. Might go down, use your Midas. Use your Midas, nothing to Midas. He'll fall too.
I feel like there's been a few like really sloppy deaths on the cores of LGD. Like,
they'll never see this.
He just got to go Abyssal on it.
Oh, not again, maybe. Caught out.
He's so
Lincolns, will it be enough to save him? No chance. It looks like
and they swapped in the bat.
In a cloud of damage, and now the Bat Rider in trouble. He'll be next on the list. The Wukong's command comes out, but they're fighting from a big deficit in this engagement. They can't kill this thing quickly until Pajkatt rushes back and mauls it to death. That's 3. It's probably going to be 4 here. Yao's trapped as well. He tried to throw the conks in late. LGD just joining the fight one by one and dying one by one. Ame, the lone survivor. No TP for him. A long journey home.
That might be game-ish. Just like these type of aura lineups are so snowballing.
Abaddon, Lifestealer are they're gonna get multiple lanes, I imagine.
Tower down, melee down, already rotating on mid. OpTic sends blood in the water. Alright, they will get 2 lanes.
Betting on
we might just see LGD.
Betting on Juice every game. This is
2 in a row.
Nice.
Let's go.
This is good. There we go. Fixing the predictions.
This game felt very winnable for LGD.
I will say, I feel like they actually misplayed this game pretty hard.
I think they gave up. Those like 2 deaths were actually so massive from the Shadow Fiend.
And also the 2 deaths on Monkey at bottom. Like their cores dying in these kind of silly ways just completely threw away any chance of winning this game. Because it felt like their line was actually going to match up okay this game.
You're just playing against auras, so like these auras are going to scale really well percentage-wise, and if you get them a lead, it's going to get worse and worse. And then they just fell behind because of those deaths.
And now the Solar Crest is out. The gem has been completed. The tier 2 top's going to drop. New items undoubtedly piling in. Foil now back for the Roshan, which is going to drop very quickly. They only have a matter of seconds to get into this pit. They'll try to lead with the Sunray, maybe with the Raze. The hook connection, they've got to steal this Aegis. Who's going to end up grabbing it? The Wukong's command goes down, and CCnC with the snatch on the Aegis. Although the Radiant get the kill, they needed the extra life more than anything. A beautiful egg, but where's the follow-up damage? The Medusa is massive now, pumping in the auto attack, forcing the Phoenix on her heels, and down the Phoenix will go. Now looking for more. FY shredded, almost one shot there with all the minus armor. And they got the extra life. That probably the game.
They've got creeps in bottom too. They're just going to go toward top if they make it in time. I think I
think that is enough to kill the Rex. They're just going to back off with all the buybacks.
Super safe.
Totally worth
Every game matters here for OpTic.
Yep.
This game is in their hands to throw at this point, so as long as they play it safe, they're fine.
Oh no, it's fine. careful, man.
So much damage, man. That Medusa just amped up by all the auras.
The buildings are no match.
And this is a game where Medusa had an absolutely atrocious start.
I'm all in on Medusa.
Yeah, all in on Medusa. She was level 4 when the SF was level 7 or 8.
Really did feel like LGD gave this away, though.
Yeah, you were talking about the 2.
Being able to find plays. It was like right after he got his Midas, actually. He just kind of
And it was honestly because of the cores dying.
Yeah.
Shot.
Yeah.
And they're going to start on the Ogre. Not the ideal target as Medusa looks to collect a free kill. QQQ in the river. Has to turn to the egg here, but the Medusa just keeps on pounding into that. We'll finish it off. That's 3 dead.
Oh boy. Yeah,
The end feels inevitable. No buybacks on LGD.
OpTic looked good.
OpTic looked good. I really liked their draft this game, honestly. I thought all the auras on
This
the
is a very NA draft.
Yeah.
Abaddon, Lifestealer.
I think the Lifestealer pick was just like either Lifestealer or PL.
When you pick Batrider, all you have to do is like it's really important you have your late skew.